All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the South Sioux City School Administration offices. As you can see this morning, we're all here, but joining you from our individual offices and trying to do some social distancing, but also busy. And just wanted to make sure we reach out. It seems like it's been a long time since we've done one of these because we're doing them every day and now moved to twice a week. But we have plenty of information to share with you today. So thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and start with Becky Eckhart, our Director of Student Services, and let her speak to you about her communications with public and health officials and with the state and county. So Becky, good morning. Please join us.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much, Mr. Strom. Yes, I've been talked to Deanna and Natasha this morning from our Emergency Operating Center and Dakota County Health. And have some updated numbers. Total tested in the state of Nebraska at this time is 13,173. And the good news is 12,038 of them have tested negative at this point in time. In the state of Nebraska, we have seen 24 deaths in Dakota County, our number has risen a little bit since the last time I spoke with you. We are at 9 lab confirmed cases in Dakota County at this time. For those of you that are interested, we are at 22 lab confirmed cases in Woodbury County at this time. When I was visiting with Natasha and Deanna this morning, they really wanted me to remind everybody to wear your masks when you're out in the public. You don't see us wearing them here because we are all behind closed doors or at our homes, but we do have them available and at the ready should we need to be in proximity to one another for a conversation or if somebody comes to our admin office. So please, if you need to go out to the grocery store, gas station, or you're going to be around anyone else outside your home, please wear your masks. I did ask some clarification because we're hoping for some nice weather over the weekend, and you do not need to wear your mask if you're out for a walk or with your members of your own family. But if you are with others, and again, please try to limit that unless absolutely necessary. But if you need to go out to the grocery store or anything like that, please wear your mask. And then I do want to also promote our Heartland Counseling and School Counseling team. Again, both are doing a phenomenal job working around the clock to make sure they're there to support our students and our staff. So we have a grant that allows for mental health services to all of our South Sioux City students at no out-of-pocket costs. So parents, if you're interested in your children getting those services, call or email Heartland Counseling and they'll get you set up. It's all through telehealth, so you don't have to leave your home. And we do have a way to do that for staff too at a reduced rate due to our partnership with Catholic Charities and Heartland. And then our school counselors are available via phone and email. So students and staff, please reach out to them if there's anything you need to talk about, because they are very willing to be there for all our students. So hope you all are taking care of yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky. So those Heartland counseling sessions every day, and they're recorded too. We're getting quite a bit of traffic. Just checked with Becky on the statistics there. So I think the last one she said was over 700 people were logged on. So fantastic information. It's some great self-care, self-help advice from certified professionals, and we just appreciate that partnership with Heartland. Becky, did you speak about the school counselors yet? Did you? Okay. Yep. Then we'll move into Tracy regarding the curriculum and assessment and instruction updates. As you know, if you're a parent or student, or our teachers, just very thankful that are working hard, they're engaged. We continue to keep attendance and we're in the grading process, but I know the education looks different, but it's dynamic as it always is in South Sioux City. I can speak as a parent, you know, with having a student at home. Our teachers just thank you for being so accessible. I know many of you are online with kids all hours, which is great. That's what online learning should be, but it's also demanding as a teacher. I know it takes longer to prepare for virtual lessons. You have to be accessible like that for one-on-one and for group help. And so very appreciative of that. Thank you to all of our teachers and administrators. But I'd like to let Tracy speak to that whole process. Welcome and good morning, Tracy.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yes, let's start with high school. We had a number of additional students get started with online learning at the high school this week, and of course also at middle school. I think that is a critical thing for students to do. As you may know, a letter went out also this week and an announcement to students about getting started with that. And of course, lots of instruction is happening every day. And so the opportunity to get going with your learning and be able to get caught up is quickly diminishing. And so again, as we've said several times, this is the very best, most appealing option that we'll have for students. We will continue to work with students as we always do, but this is your best learning opportunity. So if you have not yet started, today is the day to get going. And as Mr. Strom mentioned, yes, we have teachers working so hard to support students in their learning, and that is just amazing. I also want to remind students we are offering win time online throughout the day, every day, and so please do take advantage of that. You can get help with all of your main subject areas, and of course you can always get in touch with your teachers individually, as many are. And professional development activities. We have lots of professional development happening in the district. Today, we have several sessions scheduled for our elementary virtual professional development on the instructional shifts towards inquiry-based instruction and learning. That's exciting. That will close the first session of that offering, and we have another one starting very soon. We'll have an email going out regarding that probably today with another sign-up sheet for those who are not able to sign up on the first round. Also today, I'm very excited because Mr. Strom and Becky and myself and the elementary principals will be joining with our elementary instructional coaches for a session of that learning ourselves. And so that begins this afternoon. And of course, next Friday, April 24th, was scheduled to be the district music contest day. We will not be having that, unfortunately, but we will continue some of the professional development that we had scheduled. And so you'll be getting more information out in email, staff will, about that today. We have a couple of sessions being offered on that date for everyone. One is 7 Steps to a Language-Rich Classroom, and that is being arranged by Laura Sulzbach, our elementary principal at Dakota City, who also heads up our English learner department, and we're excited about that. It should be excellent PD. And then the other one is some synergy sessions. I'm not sure if, Drew, do you want to pop in and say anything about those?
We're working on some communication to go out regarding that. So look for some more to come in your email about the synergy demo.
Okay. And the other thing I'll just mention is we had a few schools volunteer to participate in a pilot project a couple of months ago with NWEA and Nebraska Department of Education. And so I'll be sending out some communication to those individuals who were interested in participating in that. We had 3 schools who were going to participate in that pilot project. And Mrs. Crow, the middle school assistant principal, and myself have been working with NWEA this week to get things moving with that after this disruption in our schedule, but you'll be hearing from me probably today about that if you were one of the teachers who volunteered to participate in that. So thanks for doing that, and happy Friday to everyone. Have a great day and weekend, and stay well.
Thank you, Tracy. Jill Gill is also with us online if there's any chat questions for her from the HR department, but she doesn't have any real new information to share. Most of that's already been shared out, and we thank all of our great employees. If you have any questions, please reach out to her. Erin Heineman, our Director of Business, she is also the president of the Nebraska School Business Officials. So she's leading their online conference the last couple days and today. And so she's not able to join us, but she shared the information regarding nutrition services. So I'll share that out. But today is another day where we'd like to set a record for the number of meals served. So please spread the word to all your friends, other parents and neighbors that the meals are going to be served today. If you want to pick them up from 10 to 12:30 at Dakota City Elementary, Cardinal Elementary, and Covington Elementary. So for picking up the grab and go meals, that would be from 10 to 12:30 at Dakota City, Cardinal Elementary, and Covington Elementary. If you want to grab your meal off the buses, there will be two buses on two different routes. So the first bus route, look for the yellow bus from 10:15 to 11:15 at Lake Village Mobile Home Park. That's at 604 152nd Street. So that'll be there from 10:15 to 11:15. And the bus will then stop at Siouxland Estates, the Atticad area. So 1520 Atticad Drive. That'll be from 11:30 to 12:30. So we have a bus at Lake Village Mobile Home Park from 10:15 to 11:15, and then it will move to Siouxland Estates or Atticad from 11:30 to 12:30. So please spread the word. Another bus is going to take a different route for grab and go meals. They will be at Canterbury Village Apartments on Willow Street, 2515 Willow Street. They will be there at 10:15 to 11. Then they're going to go to Clacy Park. They'll be at Clacy Park from 11:10 to 11:45, and these will be the yellow buses. Then they're going to go to the Riverfront Apartments, and they'll be at Riverfront Apartments at 860 Riverview Drive from 12 to 12:45. So once again, that bus route will be at Canterbury Village from 10:15 to 11 for grab and go meals. They'll go to Clacy Park from 11:10 to 11:45. And they'll go to Riverfront Apartments from 12 to 12:45. Now we hope you can get to one of those sites and pick it up. And this is all on the website too. And Lance, I think, is sharing out there on the chat. But if you, for any reason, can't make that, if you are in need of more food, we definitely have outreach available to get food to you. So please contact your principal, and we will get meals to you. We definitely want people to take advantage of our nutrition services. The communication updates, I'll turn it over to Lance. I think he's able to join us. Lance, would you want to?
Yes.
Okay.
We just had a couple questions. One of them was about seniors are asking about their caps and gowns.
Sure. We do have their caps and gowns. So those are at the high school with Mrs. Odell. The high school principal has the caps and gowns. We are still hopeful we're going to be able to have a graduation ceremony and distribute those beforehand. You know, we also are developing a plan to get things back. You know, seniors, you guys have quite a bit of school property, so continue to take care of that, especially your technology, and then also you know, books and such. So there will be some guidelines coming with that, but please don't stress about caps and gowns. We are definitely going to get those out to you. Those are yours, and we will hopefully be wearing those together in a graduation ceremony, but we will keep you advised on that.
Yeah, there's plenty of time on that yet.
Yeah.
The other question I have is about the ACT testing. We must have some, probably some juniors and maybe even some seniors. They're worried about the ACT test.
Sure. I know Mrs. Odell did a nice job of sending out an email to all the juniors and their parents. So if you're a junior, you should have received an email last week from Mrs. Odell from the high school regarding what information we currently had on the ACT and the SAT but I know yesterday some decisions were made at the federal level that there may be a summer testing plan coming out where you can jump online. So we're waiting for the State Department to give us direction on that. But there is a possibility that you may be able to take those online, but we'll keep you advised of that. Right now, that hasn't totally been decided.
We've got a question here that came in on chat too, that was asking about, clarify if April 24th is PD for teachers with no classified for, and students, or if teachers should assign learning online that day. I'll show it. So the kids will be off that day, but there is PD, right?
Yes, that is correct. I don't know if anybody else wants to comment on that, but that's clear, Lance.
Yeah, I think it was decided that it's treated like the normally we would on that day, that the kids are off. It's certainly okay to assign them homework for the weekend or whatever you normally do, I guess. So there could be some stuff that students are working on, or it's an opportunity for students to get caught up. But there's an expectation that teachers will be in PD.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, one important message on Tracy hit on it is today's the final day for high school kids. So, we've been saying this, we're all in this together, and we truly are. But if you have not engaged in your classes or with your teacher, today is the cutoff for failing that class. I mean, we are keeping score. So spread the word. It's very vital that all of our students have logged on by today and made contact with their teacher and at least done some work or contacted them and make some progress. So send the word. Today is the red flag day. This is the final hour. You need to make contact today, or you're going to have to make up that class or gain those credits back in some way, shape, or form. So spread the word to your friends. If they haven't been engaged in the classes since we dismissed, they need to today. Thank you. Thank you for helping everybody out. We're all in the same boat.
All right, I think that's all I have, other than at 11 o'clock, we're going to record live the Spanish update, a Spanish version of this update. And then that'll be shared out to watch live, or obviously they can watch it, whatever's convenient for them later. So that's at 11. Thank you.
Very good. Well, thanks everyone for watching. It's just been a fantastic week of learning. I mean, I'm watching all of our kids learn and everybody coming together and moving to that virtual learning format, and just really proud of everyone, from our teachers to, our custodians are still working hard, cleaning, disinfecting. Our maintenance staff is gearing up now especially with the grass growing and stuff. We're taking care of the grounds and maintenance, and then all of our paraprofessionals, they're coming in when they're called to come in and do tasks, and our teachers everybody's getting after it. I mean, it's a different way of learning, but we're definitely moving ahead. Just like it says behind me, I guess. It's a great day to be a Cardinal. I'm very proud of everyone. So thank you all. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Hopefully we get to enjoy some sunshine. Sounds like south of us, they got a little snow. So I'm glad we dodged that. So enjoy that sunshine this weekend and go Cards.